Hello, this is Nicole Hartley Bradford with the third video from the Torus Technology Training in the Making week here at the Possibility Coaching Bridge House, where possibilitators have got together to learn about how to train others and to use Torus technology. And I have a report to make, and it's been a few days, so there's a lot. I created this map of the map of group feedback and coaching. There's lots of maps about feedback and coaching: go, beep, shift, go, pressure, rapid learning, in possibility management. I'll put links to all of those websites below. And then there's how it goes in a group and what it means for a group to be using feedback and coaching as part of the technology of the group. So in a typical group, feedback is coming from the universe, and there's feedback that we have for each other. There's observations we make, things we notice about what's working, what's not working. And when feedback is blocked, this limits possibilities. I block feedback from the universe, I limit possibilities. I block myself from giving feedback, I block possibilities. I block myself from giving feedback or from receiving feedback from another teammate. I block possibilities about how to learn, how to evolve, what else is possible. And with cultivating a culture that includes feedback and coaching means that these questions are being asked. Will you give me feedback and coaching? What is your coaching? When someone starts to give you feedback, you can say, what is your coaching for me? You can share gold. My gold is this. From my experimenting, my discoveries, I got this gold. Here's my harvest. And when we get feedback and coaching, we can say, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your coaching, and ask for a do-over. And I can at any time say, well, wait, because feedback and coaching also happens inside. I can say, oh, I want a do-over. So this is really a map of what it means to have feedback and coaching be part of a group culture. I also started this map as a list, and this is a very early version of this map of distinct spaces. So I've been noticing the differences between certain kinds of spaces that space holders hold, or they created by people, because we're all holding space, either consciously or unconsciously, or to whatever degree of conscious space holding is happening. And there are training spaces where distinctions, maps, processes, tools are being delivered to the people in that space. There are process spaces which happen in training spaces. These are loud, involve emotions, where the emotional body is going liquid and other bodies are going liquid, and this is a healing or transformation process. There are coaching and feedback spaces. This can also be part of a training space. It can also come after a process space where feedback is being given, what worked, what didn't work, and then coaching about what to try in the future. Then there are discovery spaces, and these can be part of training spaces. They can happen after a process space. They can happen after a coaching and feedback space where gold from experimenting is being shared, gold from research is being shared, new questions are being revealed. Then there are action spaces. This is when teammates are doing something hands-on, and action spaces can happen, as before and after, and I don't know, everyone's always acting, doing something in a space, so action's always part of a space. And what I noted down here is that to refer to the maps of speaking and listening, because there are distinct ways of speaking and distinct ways of listening that create possibilities and kill possibilities in different kinds of spaces. And And each of these different spaces have different purposes, and sometimes they have similar purposes and bright principles that are happening in the space that are happening with different bright principles kind of coming first. For example, in a training space, it's about learning and transformation. And in a process space, it might be about healing, evolution, transformation. In a coaching and feedback space, it's a rapid learning space. In a discovery space, might be discovery, adventure, inspiration. And in an action space, the purpose of the space is probably to build something or change something in the physical world, using the physical body in collaboration with the other 5 bodies. That's what I'll say about that for now. We also worked with the map of 4 archetypes. But 4 archetypes being game world builder, village weaver, evolutionary, guardian. Other words for, or the other aspects of each of these 4 archetypes is listed. In the game world builder is the king queen. In the village weaver, it's the lover communicator. Evolutionary, it's the magician sorcerer. The guardian, the warrior protector. And all of these 4 archetypes are necessary for a game world to thrive. And along with this map, we worked with archetypal dialogue, which is a process of a process where a group works with and gets clarity and works with the 4 archetypes. And this process was magical. We did it, and it revealed a lot. And I won't tell you more about that yet. You can always get a group together and invite me to deliver this for your group if you want to. We also started working on a kind of curve that would be Torus technology spaceholder training. What would the context need to include? What would the skills that were being brought into the space, these trainers in training would become more skilled in these particular skills? What would the processes be to be done in the space, and then to be experimented with as the trainers in training deliver Torus technology to groups? We started mapping that out, and this is very exciting. And there are many other maps that are coming to light as essential parts of a Torus technology spaceholder training, and that would most of which would weave into also a spaceholder delivering Torus technology to a group. And of course, as a Torus technology spaceholder, delivering Torus technology to a group is actually a spaceholder training, because Torus technology works when everyone in the group is a spaceholder using Torus technology to hold the space so that what's possible in the space just expands. And we talked about the similarity between how possibility management tools create and empower expansion for the individual, and the particular tools of Torus technology create and expand possibility for groups and teams, which include families, by the way. This has been coming to me over and over. That's where I'll leave it for this report. Thank you for listening and watching. And please be in touch with any questions you have. I don't think I will get tired of talking about this, delivering it, working with it, doing it. Oh, and I want to share one more thing, one more process that we did. And that was to do with this map of shifting from hierarchy to Torus technology. So hierarchy, modern culture, patriarchy, to archiarchy, and the way the field is in each. And a process that we did was a series of dyads that were, I feel scared. First, it was how I create hierarchy in the world and sharing about that. And then with our individual partners, how I create hierarchy with you is another step in this process that kind of took it to the next level was I feel scared to leave the hierarchy because, and I want to leave the hierarchy because. So these were longer dialogues. We also worked with a butterfly, I can't remember the second word that's part of this, but this is for the beginning of teams and also creating cracks in certainty by using other dialogue questions. And one that we worked with was, when I am with you, I feel scared because. There's the new ending to this report. Thank you.